Polytopia is a great free-to-play game with tons to offer without even putting down a single penny. However, if you are someone who is willing to fork over a few dollars on this great game, I present you the best possible investment of your money, which is the special tribes. These tribes are quite different from other tribes with unique units and tech trees to give you the most out of your expense. So without any more delay, let's just get right into reviewing what each of these tribes have to offer. Alright, so let's start off with the water-based Aquarion tribe. This tribe is a marine-based civilization with specialties that reflect its nature. So, as a beach-dwelling aquatic man, you will get different technologies from those around you. First, the riding technology will have you ride not horses, but turtles, making your rider unit be able to move on both aquatic and land tiles, giving them more versatility than your opposition. This ability to move on the waves freely can be further updated with the free diving technology, giving you full control over the seas. However, this is not the end, as with these turtles it is only natural that your knights would be able to be a little different. Instead of being armored horse riders, we got the ranged turtle riders, able to throw their spears to silence the opposition. The Aquarion also have a unique heavy unit different from the giants of the continent. The giant crab can freely move across the waves, serving as a bane to any attempts to stop your control over the seas. Moving from the seas into the dense woods, we enter the dreamlands of the Elyrion tribe. The Elyrion worship the trees that make up their home, preventing them from using it the same way that their fellow man does. However, nature thanks them for their kindness, granting them unique abilities. One such ability is their forest magic. This forest magic grants them the ability to enchant their animal friends into strong fighting units that can fight for the tribe, as enchanting simple horses can turn them into polytars. However, their connection to nature does not stop here. With the ability to build animal sanctuaries, they can continue to attract animals into their forest, attracting a wild animal resource into their forest every 3 turns. Their magic does not just pertain to the forests, however, as in waves they also hold great power. With their powerful water magic, they can quickly create powerful whale units to break the naval forces of those who wish to harm their home. However, if whales and horses are not enough to protect this dream realm, then there is one last unit they can call upon, their heavy unit, the dragon. The dragon, when spawned, starts as a dragon egg, a form that is weak and not of much use to combat. However, following 3 turns it will hatch, giving birth to a baby dragon. This stronger, faster, and now able to attack Drake will give your enemies a headache. But a headache is nothing compared to the chaos that will ensure if it is allowed to reach into adulthood. An adult dragon will deal piles of damage to all of those unfortunate to come across it. A strong push unit able to do splash damage on the enemies around the target it attacks, it can quickly turn a hopeless battle into an easy one, destroying the enemy's front lines with burning flames and being able to fly around at high speeds and match the threat wherever it may be. Going from these mythical forests, we arrive in the barren wastes of Polaris, a frigid cold region that has seeped its chill into the people of this tribe. The people of this tribe, however, have made the most of the situation, learning how to harness the cold with their frost work, an ability granting them the power to train the Mooney, who can modify the environment around them to better match that which the people of Polaris are more used to, as well as building the much-needed outpost required to tie their growing civilization together. But with the world getting colder from the work of the Mooney, it is only natural that the people of Polaris would prepare by learning Polaris, a tech that teaches every person in Polaris simply how to move faster across the inevitable ice. With this new knowledge, it can be taken an even step further in polar warfare, which Polaris embraces its frozen nature, developing specialized units to fight in this new world it has created. These new units are the extremely quick battle sleds, which can ski into battle, attack the target, and then ski away to avoid taking damage back, and the heavy, high-damage ice fortress, which can blast massive holes into the tanky units that dare oppose the cold. This is not all that comes from this society dominated by the cold. The archers of Polaris have frost-tip arrows, a byproduct of the years of training they spent in the cold, allowing them to freeze the enemy army in its tracks. And the merchants of these winter wonderland would like nothing more than ushering in of a new ice age, leading to the concept of the ice bank, a structure that provides 3 stars for every 20 frozen tiles, rewarding those who work hard to help bring in the snow. Though the one who works the hardest to bring the snow is the helpful Gammy, who long ago taught the people of Polaris how to use the environment that had cursed them so, to their advantage. The Dami are a powerful heavy unit, as they freeze all tiles around them at the end of their turn, and can also freeze it whenever they want during their turn, and they deal massive damage, and are also quite resilient. Simply put, don't cross these snow gods. But the cold is not for everyone, especially not parasitic bugs. The Cymanti are a tribe that has ventured deep into the swamps where they met the mysterious Siru bug, which then attached to their face and merged with them. This new group, led by their shaman, trained giant bugs, use dead bodies to fertilize their fungi, and use poisons to deter invasions. Their bond with the bugs has resulted in all of their units being quite different from the usual counterparts on the continent. Replacing the shield unit is the shelled Keton unit, and it has a strong defense that will poison those who dare approach the swamps. To replace their riders, they have the Hexapod, fast bug units that can dash across the battlefield. They replace their archers with high-flying Psyche, whose poison attacks can make any army regret its decision to attack. To replace its catapults, it has the siege unit of Exedia, which can dose a city and its surrounding defenders with poison from a distance. The swamps have no need for knights, instead replacing it with the explosive Domox, which can end a battle out with a bang. And for naval dominance, the swamps offer a powerful friend, the Reichi, whose high damage and presence of the battlefield is finished with an explosive twist. Bugs aren't only used for the military, though, as fungi and bugs have been harnessed by scientists to revolutionize their technologies. One such example is the creation of algae. This water bridge can be utilized to help cross waterways and also be used to link the cities of the growing empire. But algae isn't the only way to stay connected, with mycelium towers providing bonds between distant cities. To make the most out of the algae, the swamp dwellers have harnessed the Quathros, a strange plant that poisons enemies who approach it, but produces materials for each algae around it. But to sustain this growing empire, we need people, and the Cymanti offer a solution to that. With the fungi construction, which produces one population for each level it reaches, with it leveling up every turn until the max level 3, these population producers also double, providing as a poisonous terrain for any would-be invaders. And finally, we reach the main unit of the Cymanti army, the Centipede. This tanky unit only gets more tanky as it attacks, growing more and more tails with each kill, starting as a heavy unit and ending as a train of death. As these independent small little segments each provide a lethal punch of explosive power should you decide to detonate them. All of the special tribes in Polytopia are amazing, and each has its own advantages and unique qualities, and whichever one you decide to purchase or play, I'm sure you'll have a great time. And even if you don't decide to purchase or play any of them, Polytopia is a great game, and it's mainly strategy that will make the difference on the battlefield. This has been Christopher Beast, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all next time.